Hello everybody, Diamond Dust here, and today we are looking at another ship that I have in my fleet that I would say it's a little on the pricier end if you were to buy it via the pledge store. It comes in at 100, I think it's like $175 normally for this one's pledge. However, uh, I bought it in-game over at the ship dealer, but I do think because, I get enough time out of this that I get a lot of hours of gameplay, it might be worth the pledge to help the project. However, that being said, I'm not encouraging you to purchase anything. I am not sponsored by SIG in any means. This is just one of my favorite ships that I have added to my fleet. And well, I managed to get a Drake Interplanetary shirt back to, good old Loreville, the Golden City in the desert. And today, we are going to be taking a look at the Drake Vulture. No need to run. So, the Drake Vulture itself, it is a light salvage ship. And it's one of the first salvage ships that actually has come out, followed up by the Misfortune. And it sounds like Roberts Space Industries is going to be releasing the starter salvage ship at some point in the future. So, here out front, of course, the most important tools of the salvage ship are here. We have, of course, two salvage heads that are used to scrape RMC. If you happen to hang out on stream, you would be able to notice that that is a very common activity I get involved in. So there are three different types of modules you can add to these salvage heads, depending on what kind of efficiency or speed that you want. There is cinch modules from all of them are made by Grey Cat. There's cinch modules, which it's high efficiency, but covers a very small area. So it's going to take a lot more time to salvage whatever you're going after, but you're going to get a lot more RMC out of it. Or you're going to get the most that you can off of it. There is the abrade module, which it's kind of the go-to choice for a lot of salvagers, just because it gives up some of the efficiency for a little bit more speed, but you still get a pretty decent turnout of RMC per ship that you salvage. Then finally, the trawler, which is a very common one you'll see on the Aegis Reclaimer, which is the heavy salvage ship, which I think that was actually, in fact, the first salvage ship. This is the first small one that's not multi-crew, that one person can operate, which is what I more focus on. The trawler, however, it is a very, very fast and large area RMC gathering head. However, its scraping efficiency is very, very minimal. So it's really good, especially if you're doing like risky salvage where you just have to get rid of the hole and go. And then also with the Drake Vulture, the arms have a fracture and disintegration field that will allow you to break down the frames of a ship and turn it into, well, construction materials. Now, the standard Drake Vulture is going to come in this bright safety yellow. And also something I learned is apparently the Vulture first started off as a descendant from the Cutlass Black, trying to find a salvage variant, which, I can kind of see it with, the twin thrusters in the rear. And instead of fins, you have the salvage arms. And then you have the whole habitation cockpit. So, we're going to come in through the back, but you can also enter from the side using a ladder here and walking up to the cockpit up there. You can also enter in and out that way from 0G as well. So it comes with an array of industrial parts for components, mostly grade C and grade B. It comes with twin shield generators, I think a Goliath. What was it? Endurance. Actually, I can look up what's in it right now. I think. We'll just do it this way, because it does use size 1 components. We'll just take a moment to look at my Pisces Rescue, which is something we'll be looking at in the future. It comes with, let's see. So it comes with what we got on here. Just dynamics. I think this one comes with the bracer. No, it wouldn't. It has a varying group. Okay. This one comes with the Colossus, is what it comes with. All right. So, all right, the Vulture has a mixed bag of components. All right. That being said, I would highly recommend, depending on where you're going, adjust your parts to what you're doing. Pyro Vultures tend to be using a lot more stealth components. I like to use industrial just because I like the fuel efficiency and just the power output that they have. It has a 2x6 cargo grid, 6 here on the floor, 2 high, and this is calm down door. We'll get to you in a moment. This here is where all the magic happens. When you go out to scrape all the RMC and mash up all those construction materials, you'll come over here when the hopper is full, and you can use the depot to either eject or craft items such as a multi-tool, tractor beam attachments, salvage attachments, and even fuses, which you'll need for the contested zones, and also the new event, which I'll get into that, but that is definitely you need an org type of event. And it holds 13 in the hopper, and you can technically hold 13 as one will sit here on the conveyor belt that comes out. All right, so next up, we're gonna go upstairs, well, up the ladder. Back here you have your quantum drive. We have a 2-weapon gun rack and small pistol rack. Oh, and we're going back up. Probably because I'm too close to the ladder. This is our armor locker. Of course, we have habitation, where also our power plants and our coolers are kept. Battery and gravity generator will be in there. Life support will be under the quantum drive. You have a bed. Apparently the storage locker doesn't work, so kind of wish that the Vulture had a proper storage locker. Of course, shower and bathroom. And then finally, in here we have, I can only assume that's supposed to be the computer. We have where, well, main controls. So, compared to most other Drake Interplanetary seats, this one spins around, and what it will do is allow for you to have a very nice view of everything out ahead of you. The servers are a little laggy right now, so I'm giving it a moment. There we go. So, you have MFDs down here at either one of your hands, and also MFDs here and here. So you got 4 MFDs. You got your radar. I believe that is fuel, or that might be monitor up there. Ah, there we go. Oh, that's just all my other parts and pieces. Whoops. Okay. Bear with me, there is some lag. It's post-patch day, so it happens. As you have a little look around here, we have a nice variety of views as well for you to get a good look at what is surrounding your ship, and also like coming out the gate with all the default parts, you start off with a nice solid, with a nice whopping 18 points of power. So, that being said, this is just more of a short video showing how this is set up. However, all you gotta do is press M, and that's what pops out your salvage heads. And you can either run the salvage heads while floating around the ship, or if you just want to sit on one side of the ship that you're planning to salvage, you can press G and you can operate it via gimbal, which is more how I like to do it. Also, the way that modules work, you come with 2 cinch scraper modules, 1 abrade scraper module, and 1 ready grip tractor module, which is bespoke to the Drake Vulture, if I remember correctly. Either way, that is the only one that cannot be replaced. And I would highly recommend keep a tractor module around to do a little towing if you need to. It's not going to be as good as the SRV, but it can at least help you move things. Or grab things if you accidentally bump into your salvage. That being said, I do think that the Drake Cutter is a good starter ship for it, especially if you want to get used to how Drake ships fly. But the Vulture surprisingly feels really. The Vulture to me feels like it flies similar to the Drake Cutter. I know some other people might have some other opinions on what the Vulture flies like, and that's okay. Actually, I think we'll go out this side. We've already been through that way. Oh, yeah. The server lags happens. There we go. So yeah, you'll hop out and you can enter pilot seat from this spot, and then come over to the ladder, and we'll give it a moment to raise up, and you'll just come down from the ladder and back to the landing platform. Now, something else that's kind of handy, especially for those of you guys who might be wanting to load a little extra. if you choose to, oh, I shut all the doors. There is a walkway that goes alongside the cargo grid. If you decide to go in and out of the cockpit only, you could stuff more boxes into the grid. So, for a little over 2.5 million creds, you can get this in-game, which, yeah, that's going to take a little bit of time, but usually your cargo missions will help you get there pretty quickly. Or if you decide to help out with priority missions as well. That being said, that is the Drake Vulture. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was informative to you. If you think so, feel free to subscribe. Pick up some notifications if you like, and maybe share it with your friends. See if they're looking for other ships. I will look into Misk. I'm really not a fan of them compared to Drake. But that being said, I'm Diamond Dust, and I hope you have a lovely day. And also, I found these really sick tattoos, by the way, that look like cyberware. Quite fitting. Anyway, see you out in the verse, and just listen to the following messages if you want a chance to, get a little extra help getting into the verse. Bye-bye! Hey chimps, thanks for watching the video. Are you interested in joining us out in the verse? Well, go ahead and before you go out and get a starter package to get in, use my referral code star-Z7BW-PXC9, and you'll get just a little extra boost after you purchase your first game package. And as always, I'll see you out there. Bye-bye!